Afternoon. Oh my god, everything running steady? Okay, fine. And Horum from raiding parties. Raiding parties of what, I wonder? Max fatigue, that's fine. Might want to switch to once out. I'll see what it is we're fighting against. I'll make that decision. No, wait, actually, it's you guys who should be... It's the sword experts who should be using these notched blades. Which of you actually has sword expert? What's up, Angel? So notice how someone who doesn't have sword expert, the fatigue costs for slash is 10 and for puncture is 20. Whereas Mizuma Pig, who does have sword expert, slash is 8 fatigue, but puncture is still 20 because with a notched blade, slash goes off sword mastery and puncture goes off dagger mastery. Zorahai, you've got sword mastery. Let's give you a little goblin sword. Gobosaurus Rex, I like that. Who all is a level 11? Let's see, we've got a level 9 on Alex. Alex the Third, who's a Hammer Raider. He's got 3 more perks left. At level 10, we're going to take Berserk. Then at 11, we're going to take Recover. And what else? I still don't have Steel Brow. I'm going to have to take Steel Brow. Okay, we'll take that at level 11. So Berserk on the next level, and then we'll take Steel Brow and Recover. It kind of sucks that I don't get Killing Frenzy, but I mean, when you're using a two-handed Warhammer, I don't feel like you're short on damage. Snake also has 3 more perks to get as a mace specialist. I think Recover is going to be good for him as well at level 10, and then at 11 I'll take the standard Berserk. And then I think I prefer Fearsome to Killing Frenzy. I mean, as good as Killing Frenzy is, Breaking Morale I think is more useful. Guts, the Sword Raider. Also 3 more perks. This is nice. He doesn't need Colossus. I feel like for him, with 3 more perks, already got Steel Brow, already got Quick Hands. I could free up some more fatigue with bags and belts, but I mean, even though he's wearing this ridiculous armor, he's still got 81 fatigue. That's incredible. Alright, he's got to get Sword Mastery at level 10, and then at 11 he will take... I don't think he needs Fearsome. He does enough damage. So 0 to 32 ignores armor. So actually, instead of having to do 15 points to break morale, I have to do 1. So without it, 0 to 32. So he would be triggering a morale check just over half the time anyway. On that basis, he's probably better off taking Berserk. So that he'll take Sword Mastery at level 10, he'll take Killing Frenzy at level 11, and 1 more, maybe even Indomitable. Just wondering how much extra fatigue would it free up if I took bags and belts. Only 7 extra fatigue, doesn't seem worth it. Also wonder if you can use Indomitable after you've attacked. So hang on, so you start with 9 AP. I'm just imagining, so you use 9 AP. You use, let's say, Overhead Strike, or one of these is 6 AP. And Berserk procs, giving you another 4 back, which gives you another 6, so you can then use that again. Or you can use Indomitable plus Footwork. Something to think about. How are we going to level him? But certainly it's going to be Sword Mastery at the next level. Plus Killing Frenzy. I could take Fast Adaptation. His accuracy isn't that great, but... he's already got plus 10 from Great Sword. I mean, Crippling Strikes could be quite nice. Then again, 105 to 130 damage. How does he do the extra damage? Right, so look, the damage there is described as 85 to 110. But here it says inflict 105 to 130. Okay. Because he's a wild man, does a wild man get extra damage? So, Azuma, who's the drunkard, I kind of want to keep him as a drunkard. I mean, it's nice. He's got decent accuracy, but look at his damage, 115 to 140. The 105 to 130, despite saying 85 to 110. Yeah, I've got a lot of decisions to make as far as how we're going to do some leveling. Gaston has taken Norway from Weilberg. Borders changed. I want to hurry up and get to friendly relations so I can join the war. Also, did I treat my injuries? Pretty sure I did. No, I didn't. Okay, greetings. Wonder what it's going to be that we're defending against. This is not taking... It's taking so long, it's not actually worth it now financially. We're having to wait 2 days, which is 1,000 gold, for these bloody raiding parties to show up. Ugh. Ain't got time for this. Might be, Alex. Might be. Let's compare the two of them. I don't think he's going to have the same accuracy as Doof. Doof's got 92 at 14, 81 at 9. He would have to roll 2 5s on his next 2 level ups. He's not going to be as accurate, but then he's got better fatigue. He's got the same fatigue as Doof once. Brigands. So a few marksmen, mini raiders. Is that it? Really? This is what we waited around for 2 days for. I want to get more levels on these two. I could always take out one of my archers. Slap these two in here. This could be funny, but kind of shit. It doesn't work out. Quick hands, got your shield. Fuck it. I wanna have a bit of a laugh here. I mean, none of them have berserk anyway, so. So how quickly do we think that Malicus and Dolmar are going to be able to annihilate the enemy archers? Hopefully pretty quick. That's a bit of luck. They've got height advantage there, but there's a tree blocking it. 11%. Ooh, Get one shot, nerd. Loving some of these guys with no helmets. My two flail raiders should make short work of them. Oh, should. Whoops, he had another shot. Oh, fucking hell. Get him, guts. Absolutely, Augustin. If we get the chance, I'll never turn down Dovkul armor. I think we only have one. Wait, do we even have an occultist? I don't think so. Yeah, we do. Darigas. If he gives us any more conversion events, I'm happy to convert anyone into occultists. But honestly, it's day 330 something. If we haven't gotten a Dovkul event yet, I mean, who knows how long it's going to take? If we even ever get one. Look at that, didn't even do any damage. Hang on, where's that? Javelin and misses. Javelin hits. Coat of plates is hit for. 16 damage. Didn't even register. Crazy shit. Shot Omar. Oh, I love my master archers. Right, Alex. Warhammer. Miss. Miss the nerds. Damn it. It's the dub. Orc flail. Missed. Guts. Great sword. Slice and dice. Once. Ron Snow, also a flail master. Try to flail that nerd. That dude's got a little short bow. Look, we can ignore him. I'm not going to waste the arrows. Let's have our archers kill their archer. You motherfucker. Shields. Nice. Dunk. The 45% chance and hit. Yeah, it didn't say how much damage it did. I do love a good orc chain though. Satisfying. Oh, 63. You see, they are comparatively low level. They're only like what, level 7 or 8. Oh. Dub. Missed. 82 missed. Cheeky punches, why not? Didn't feel worth it. Okay, house affiliated. Patrol, please. Great battle. Certainly. I accept. We're gonna need the best of the best for that, though. It is to be a great battle. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the wrong way around. I mean, it's certainly Guts who's got to wear the heaviest armor. I don't know about Alex. Alex might eventually have enough fatigue to wear the heavier coat of scales. Extra 10 fatigue heavier. He's got 2 stars in fatigue, and we're certainly going to take fatigue every time he levels up. We're going to take fatigue, we're going to take melee skill, we're going to take melee defense. I kind of don't want to hang on to my pump. The pump is pretty much doing nothing for us. It's just so crazy that we've got this noble sword, but no one really needs to use it because everyone's better off using two-handed swords. If one of my sword raiders has huge fatigue, 82 fatigue, I mean, like Guts is a prime example. Tempting to actually give Guts bags and belts because then, you know, he can use the great sword, but he can also use the noble sword. Alright, so junk. At this point, I'm wondering if I even need these throwing axes anymore. I'll just hang on to 6. I mean, when was I using the throwing axes? I was using them when I was fighting ancient legionaries and auxiliaries. But if I fight those now, I'll just use my two-handed weapons. Or from the front line. And I would take my shield breaker and my, you know, all these guys with pole arms. I wouldn't even really need much of an archer. I think if we can hang on to 3, because I mean, if I have to fight something like that, I would switch out 2 of the archers. I'm never going to need more than 3 bundles of throwing axes anymore. We are past that phase. Actually, yes, I could sell this great sword and the noble sword, but I've already got 3 great swords. I think I'm going to hang on to 1 in case one of these guys were to die and we lose their great sword. Hanging on to a great sword is always a good idea. We all got daggers. Wait, someone actually lost a heater shield, didn't they? Our rod was a dub. Move to the war camp. Let's go over there. Man, during wartime, everything is so expensive. Need more food. So expensive though. This must be them. I just want to fight them during the day, but if it's just about to go dark, then we may as well use that to our advantage. I mean, those arbalesters could actually have tier 3 crossbows, which are pretty terrifying. Then again, it's night time. Okay, good. Only... Oh, there's one there with a tier 3 crossbow. Hold the line. He's going to have to move forward if he wants to get a shot off. Damn it. Oh, that's scary. Nice, pierced hand. That's huge. I'm not even going to bother trying to break this shield. It's going to take 3 or 4 hits to kill that shield. Not worth even trying. Woo! That was a bonus. That must have been quite a low percentage chance to hit. Yeah, they're all 20s. Oh, scary. Yes. Excellent. Ha-ha! Job on off. Like, the stuns hardly seem worth it, but I can try here. 67 is pretty good. Fuck's sakes. Now this is the war late game crisis. This is the third and final late game crisis. I wonder if the dog is going to be smart enough to go straight for the archers, or is he going to attack here, which is what I would expect him to do. Yep. We made him panic, which is great, but still. I always wished you had more control over where your dogs would go. Almost feel bad for these soldiers. But that crossbow can still one-shot someone. Shot Dolmar. These poor soldiers. It's nothing personal, lads. It's just business. I hope you understand that. Get him, lads. It's pretty cool to think that both Dufuance and Dolmar are starting companions. So they've been with us from day one. What's up, Doomsday? Get him, Doof. Fucking brutal. Absolutely brutal. Nice. These are very nice. These kettle hats with mail. So a kettle hat with mail is, we've got one here, 215 for 14 compared to 210 for 13. Okay, we'll switch those out then. Can you guys go to these? It's 1 extra fatigue or 15 extra head armor. That's totally worth. It's pretty cool how the armor just starts dripping down to everybody in the reserves as well. Nice. Well fought, men. Very well fought. Go for around 50 resolve, or let's leave this resolve at 50. I like that. Okay, berserk. Excellent. Oh, that's another Eater Shield that has 32 hit points compared to the 24 that we have there. I don't like using this other house's sigil, but it seems like I have a choice. Easy fight, well done. It's a lot of footprints. I bet that's 2 armies. Look at the size of those footprints. Shit, I gotta get some more. Looks like venison went bad. Need more tools. Stop in at Visa, see if we can get some more tools. Indeed, we can show the enemies that look, we've taken this from the corpses of one of your compatriots. Intercept supplies en route from Vardegard to Vermfest. So from Vardegard. Wow, so it's not actually going very far. Shit, are we even going to make it there in time? I don't think so. We got unlucky there. What's up, Roto? Two, three, four, five, six, 7. 7, 8. I suppose so, Roto. You missed a little bit. Let's head over to Vermfest. Hopefully we can catch that supply caravan before. Oh, shit. Careful. Nachtseers. Lol. As much as I'd love to stop in and farm that XP out, it's going to be a race to see if we can beat that supply caravan. It's going to be really close. We're going to need the best of our best on this most likely, so we'll leave Veronamp the shield breaker behind. And we'll leave Arnar behind. Quickly! It's a fairly big caravan. 16 of them. Okay, many footmen, a few billmen, a few arbalesters. It's a serious fight. Damn, that arbalester should be in range from where he is. So the kite shields give 25 ranged defense, whereas the heater shields give 20 melee defense and less range defense. So if the main threat you're facing is ranged guys, go for the kite shields. If the main threat's going to be melee guys, take the heater shields. Even though it's only a couple of ranged guys, it's random as to whether it's tier 2 or tier 1 crossbows. Yeah, tier 2 or tier 3 I mean. It's a tier 3 crossbow. It's so fucking dangerous. Like off the charts dangerous. We're going to draw the lines out. So I think we're going to draw the lines. We'll put Snake up top. We'll put Alex there where he can swing in a circle like that. Darigar's up there. Potentially overreacting, but I'm intensely aware of how dangerous these crossbows are. And I mean, if Refront had been able to get a stun off here, I would have gone forward there, but I didn't think that's worth it then. Defiance can run up to that high ground. 2, 3. Do I hold them here? I think I hold them here. It kind of sucks. They're going to get loads of attacks off, and these guys are going to swap, but that shouldn't matter. What's up, Behemoth? Guts has his great sword, as does Azor Ahai. Oh, that's a scary one. There's a 27% chance. If I put myself here, I can shoot unobstructed. But I'm probably just going to be having to shoot from cover. Yeah, they're all going to get to attack first. Ouch. Oh, fuck, I hate military picks. Look at all these picks, they're gonna wreck my armor. That's big. Nice. Okay, so now we got the ranged advantage. Nice. Look at all those tools. What do you mean tools? Do you mean like all the tools we're going to need to repair all this stuff? I suppose that's fair enough. I'm actually just going to rally because I can't really do much and I've got two guys who are wavering. It's really hard to get past their shields. Helps though. It is 31%, 39%. Okay, Alex. The round after this is the scary one, because then that's when they're all going to get to attack us without our shields out. I think we've done enough. Damn it. Yeah, two of them hit the shields, unfortunately. So they're at 61% on a quick shot. And their overwhelm is nice as well. Minus 20% melee skill and melee defense. And range defense. Damn it. Oh. Dodging. We basically have 7 hedge knights on the front lines. But you gotta be respectful. These military picks can wreck your armor so quick. Kind of makes me wish that I'd taken fast adaption, because in these long drawn out fights it's so fucking hard to hit them past their shields. Fast adaption's great for that. 35, 36. You motherfucker. Reposting. What's up, Rodens? Will do. We've got ourselves a pretty scary roster at this point. Oh, this dude. Fucking got him. Oh no, don't make me kill the donkeys, come on. Okay, good, it's over. I really don't want to let the donkeys flee, for God's sake. Look at all that shit! It was hard fought, but you managed to kill off the caravan guards. Unfortunately, the troop seems to have employed a scorched earth policy and managed to raise every wagon before they could be captured. Better than to let all this equipment fall into enemy hands, so Grim will be more than happy nonetheless. Nice, level 10 on guts. So we'll go +2 there, we'll go +3 there, and melee defense. And sword mastery. Okay, so here's the squad. We've got Alex the Third, who's a hammer raider. He was actually a hunter when I was trying to get some more archers. 81 melee skill, melee defense, and fatigue is the 3 perfect places where you want stars on a raider. Snake, the mace specialist, level 10. He'll be level 11 soon. He was a deserter. People generally are quite down on deserters, but the thing is, you can pick them up for comparatively cheap. You can pick them up for 500. And obviously, they suffer a resolve hit, which is quite bad. But a lot of times, I find that I tend to be taking Colossus and Steelbrow and most of my brothers because their hit points suck. But like, if I'm hiring a deserter, even if their resolve is awful, you just keep them near your bannerman. Or instead of taking Colossus, if they have decent hit points, you can just take Fortified Mind to help offset the usual the shitty resolve. But or like with this guy, you just get really lucky, and he starts with nice melee skill, and he was strong, and he was dexterous, and his resolve wasn't even that bad to begin with. So I don't agree with the whole never hire deserters. It's still worth checking them out. Mazuma Pig, the sword raider, he's a drunkard unfortunately, and he's a pessimist. But 3 stars in melee skill, 2 stars in melee defense, incredible. I just wish that this star in initiative had been in fatigue. His fatigue is the one issue he has. Guts, being a wild man, sure-footed wild man, amazing. He's dumb though, so minus 30% experience. It's taken a long time to get him up there. 131 days. The stars in range skill are wasted. If only those 2 stars there had been in fatigue, he could have had even more fatigue. But Azurahai, another sword raider, like in his very first battle, he got this permanent injury, the weakened heart, which has sucked, and I thought was going to mean that he would never survive. But he has survived. I mean, we've got Colossus, and every time I level up, I'm going to try to offset his weakened heart. It's turned out to be not so bad. Refrint, our second mace specialist, he's a bleeder, but that's fine. He's got melee skill. Range defense is not ideal, but like for my mace specialists, I don't even mind if they don't have any stars in melee or range defense, because they're always going to have a shield out, so they can always offset that. Dufance, our companion, who's fearless, which is nice. It kind of offsets the fact that he had traumatized. His initiative is just awful though. He always acts last. But as you can see, his melee skill is amazing, which is why keeping this initial companion alive is so important. Sergeant Azra, a brawler, who's got melee skill and range defense, nice resolve. And then our 3 awesome archers. Corey, who's our bowyer, who still hasn't given us a fancy bow after we've had him for almost 200 days. Dalmar was the companion. He suffered a maimed foot earlier on. I had to take Pathfinder to offset that, which means he doesn't have overwhelm like the other archers do. But I gotta say, I won't be taking overwhelm again on my archers. My archers never seem to get to act before the enemy archers, which is the main reason you would want overwhelm. If I could do this again, I would take either executioner or crippling strikes over overwhelm, or maybe even recover for the longer engagements. Then we've got Dorigaz, who is our occultist. His melee skill sucks, but that's fine. He's all about the resolve. Really, his only job is to just use rally. That's our squad. Got these 2 bullhooks. I don't know if I want to keep them or not. I might actually hang on to them for if I ever find myself fighting orc warriors. Nice, look at all these shields. Fuck yes. Sound like Aussie man. Fuck yes, mate. Fuck yes. And now the reserves can start wearing armor that's too heavy for them. Lol. Indeed, very solid is damn right. But it has, as you can imagine, taken a very, very, very long time to get our guys there. Okay, so we can actually all use the same shields now. Nice. I don't have to use these crappy decayed heaters anymore. Awesome. More than enough heater shields. Everybody got them. Even if they are decayed. So the thing is, like for Derrigars, honestly, look, I've already given him Polar Mastery, and it's because I've got these War Scythes. If I didn't have the War Scythes, then I might have given my Sergeants Axe Mastery. But like in that fight, Axe Mastery wouldn't have helped because all those footmen have Shield Expert. So if it takes 2 or 3 strikes to break the shield, then that's 2 or 3 attacks that your guys with the axes aren't taking. And I'll rather take 3 20% swings than to spend 3 break shield actions to get, then allow some, you know, as you saw, our frontline guys are so accurate, you just go straight through the shields. Right. I would say repair all this stuff, but I don't have the tools for it. One thing that was pointed out to me is that I'm kind of wasting a lot of my damage potential from my sergeants, like in those initial fights when it's just when their frontline are staying put and not charging you, and it's kind of just an archery battle. My sergeant and my bannerman do nothing. And if you have a setup like this with Azra, if I could just give him a helmet that doesn't impede his vision, he's got the space here, you know. I could give him, you know, like a crossbow instead of this wooden stick, and I can give him some bolts so he can let off a few crossbow shots, but with only 5 vision, he, you know, shouldn't be shooting far enough. It's just something I've thought about, maybe that might be worth doing in future from day one. So have my sergeants, have them use quick hands and bags and belts, and then as the enemy approach, they can get off a few crossbow bolts and then quick hands to their pole arms and do something that way. Because in those exchanges, when the crossbow bolts and arrows are just flying back and forth, I suppose I might as well have my sergeants putting out some damage. Wait till these two are level 11 though. Zerdub. As you can see, neither of them have stars in melee skill, but they've got okay melee skill, and the flails means they'll go past shields. So that should be fine. What's all this then? It showed them as undead feet. Interesting. Oh, because the army destroyed that group of undead. I see. Yes, please. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I'm going to give my sergeant and my bannerman like a crossbow bolt a crossbow and the ability to use them for a few rounds, then I really should just give them the full face. Well, whatever helmet will not impede their vision is what I'm thinking. But then do I really want someone on the back line with only 90 points of head armor? If they get hit then, without nimble in the head, they would have to have steel brow, which Ezra doesn't have, so... I shouldn't have taken fearsome. Oh well. This should help our morale, our reputation, I mean, with this house quite a lot. House Harkon. Hello, second sons. Gentlemen. Right. Whoa. Okay, so many arbalesters. Shit, so 2 arms. This is annoying. So you don't actually get to switch out your shields. I would have liked to have had kite shields. A few knights. Holy shit. So straight up 27 versus 27. This is always annoying how the dogs run forward and get themselves killed instantly. It actually means they outnumber us. Because 3 of that 27 are just fucking dogs. Bloody useless things. Let's get my archers up on the high ground immediately. As always, what tends to decide these battles is whoever kills the enemy archers first. Fuck, now they're confident. I think the fact that we got these war dogs is from our this other mercenary band that's helping us. Why the hell would you start the fight by releasing your dogs and letting them hit the enemy's front lines? It's so stupid. But I mean, we saw how my front line just fucked up the enemy footmen. Maybe we just move forward and we just kick their asses, really. What's up, Abdullah? But at least for these first few rounds, let's keep our shields up. That sucks. I don't like that. It's a lot of bullmen. It's gonna suck. We're really gonna take a lot of hits here. I think it's worth getting Malachus up to this bit of high ground, then he can, you know, take care of those 3 pretty much by himself. I need to get Corey up onto this high ground so he can shoot at that dude. That confident arbalest, I'm just gonna have to hope that he shoots at someone else, really, not at my guys. Oh, good hit. Oh, hit in the face. Oh god, this is going badly. Oh, what was the percentage there? 32%. That's fucking scary. And now he's on high ground as well. Oh yeah, the Red Sun. By no means the Red Sun. This is a standard of ancient Russia. Now you will be sanctioned. Lol. Oh, you dumbass, he took my high ground. Stupid fucking asshole. Indeed, Dr. Possible, I gotta show these fucks who's boss. 88% missed. Ah, missed 79. Rolled a 100. That's fucking scary. Look at that. So, who is that? That is Azora High. He's in contact with 1, 2, 3, 4 bullmen. Shit. Sir Severin. Fuck's sake, this is bad. Can't get through or past their shields. My allies are fucking idiots. Releasing their dogs. Fucking morons. Fuck, they were thinking. Zuma. The enemy squad has got like serious anti-armor options. Like these guys here in the center of the fight are in the most trouble. 2 fighting axes on 2 hedge knights. It's all these bullmen that worry me. That's kind of not worth it because that's a 43, a 23, and a 42. Thanks. Dr. Possible, if you're in a noble war, I mean, like, usually you should be, especially if it's early on, if it's the first late game event, you should be able to count on your allied soldiers to do most of the work for you. I can't here because my guys are fucking idiots. So it's going to be rough though. I'm going to need to be quite defensive with my guys in the center of the formation here. But the good news is I can kind of count on my archers to win this for us. I just got to finish out shooting their crossbowmen. Ouch. And then I can just be super, super careful and defensive with my front line, just keeping shields up. If you ignore all the noble war missions, then the war just figures itself out and you don't get involved. You don't fail the noble war because there isn't really a failure condition. Well, I suppose there is if you accept the ambition to help win the noble war for a particular house, and then you lose all the battles. But if you just do nothing, I mean, I've had an undead invasion come and go without. Well, I mean, I fought a few undead, but I was still doing a different ambition. What sucks is almost all of them are confident, so they've all got the plus to their stats. Yep, I'll hit the shields. The thing is, in a few turns, all their soldiers are going to be dead. These allied soldiers, they're all going to die. The only question is, can my archers do enough damage before that happens? It looks like the answer is yes. We've got 3 master archers. I'm just going to kill all their archers, then their bowmen, and then we'll kill their front line. This next turn's going to suck though. I've got most of my guys with their 2-handed weapons out and no shields. Like, look at that. That's lost half his armor from 1 foot soldier. Alex has got to pull back. He hasn't even been attacked by these bullmen yet. He's gonna get... fuck, he's gonna get fucked up. I can take 1 swing and then I can footwork away. But make no mistake, this battle is very much in the balance still. In fact, I'm really worried. Good, cut arm sinew, excellent. He's 30-odd% chance hits. It's not even worth taking those swings, it's a waste of fatigue, I think. So I could take a triple swing, which would be a 5, a 5, and a 20. But instead I'm going to keep trying to hit their bullmen. No, Alex, you're good. That's why we take footwork on everybody. This would be a 31 and a something else. Am I not better using footwork? I'll get through the shields. Damn it. Yeah, I'll back my archers. Ow! I've been super unimpressed with the actual soldiers that are on our team. They're really not good. And the mercenaries that were helping us are shit as well. I mean, it said 27-27, but it was actually a 24v27. Because we just had some dogs, and of course the dogs just died instantly. This is the problem, it's all these military picks, they're just wrecking our armor. Stun locked. That's very bad. Got a clear shot here on Sir Severin, but I have to kill their bullmen. Okay, so anyway, it's up to you, Corey, to kill that dude. $272s, hang on, he's turn done, and Dolmar does not have quick hands. I could just net him quickly. That's actually fine, all they're doing is wasting fatigue by knocking that guy around. Nice. Yeah, it's our archers. Our archers are far superior to theirs. They actually have stronger front lines, and they all seem to have infinite fatigue as well to just keep maintaining the whole shield wall. And they're all fucking confident all the time. Can't really do much here. All these fucks are confident. It's really scary. Alex, I think it's like help wrap around or something. I need their frontline dudes to actually take the brunt of the damage out for a bit. Zuma pig. 73, and you fucked it up. There you go. This is the part that worries me. I don't want to do that. I mean, Malachus can just footwork away if he gets caught in melee range here. This dude can move forward though. I don't want to put Snake there though. He doesn't have enough fatigue to put up shield wall. I'm going to try and run around the back and release the dog on their archer. Our allied crossbowmen are really unimpressive. That northern flank's gonna collapse when that footman goes down. Fuck off! I've got to retreat Alex away, he's gonna die. Well done, you did something. Come on, Sir Grim. Fuck off! Ah, stunned. Permanent stun. And I've actually... fuck, I've got the anti-stun here on Alex. Azor Rahai, fuck, what's he gonna do? His armor is still holding strong. Just a straight swing against that dude, I mean like, that's a 47, that's a 70 actually, so in that case then a sweep. That was huge, god that helps so much. He is gonna get attacked by a lot of nerds though. Acts in 4 turns. Fucking missed. I need to break their damn morale. The fact that they're all confident is what's making this so hard. Good hit, doof. Nice. Well done, standard bearer. Hate that I had to do that. Oh my god, fuck off! Just permanently stunned. Well done. Nimble for the win. Oh, that wasn't right. I've got to clean up here. Just all of this. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 footmen. Standard bearer, 2 billmen. I need my archers to be able to shoot at those fucking billmen, but I still haven't killed their archers. That one little fucking dickhead. Nice. I think once their knights go down, that's going to help us a lot. Come on, come on, come on. 43. It's a fucking epic battle, this. Huge battle. The fact that they knocked Refront back is so big for us. That helps us so much. I'm actually going to wait, because if this guy attacks twice, he'll then drop his shield. He's exhausted already. Is this not a time to argue and bicker over who killed who? Yeah, get fucked. For Azor, I think I'm going to recover for a round. And you, Mizuma, you too. Alex really can't do much. If he takes another arrow, he's dead. He's just got to keep hiding behind this tree for the moment. Guts has good armor, but he can't stay there forever. He can't really attack with his greatsword anyway. I mean, I'm going to use recover because in the next turn I can footwork and get stuck into that Arbalesta, but that Arbalesta has an open shot at us. That's really scary. I need to move forward where I can pick up a shield. Oh. One more arrow and that Arbalest should die. Oh, one more. So close. Interesting. Wait, did he try to move? He did. He used hook and then tried to move. Idiot. Yes, die! Yeah, the battle is ours. At least it will be. I could be a bit careful here because I want to hit that dude. Nice. This is a tough spot for Mizuma Pig though. Action 17 turns, action 12 turns. I'm actually going to wait, let these two attack while he's still got his shield out. Oh fuck, no, I got to move Malachus. He takes one of those crossbow bolts to the face and doesn't proc his dodging skill, and he's in real trouble. Sakes. Oh. Oh, that's huge. Dolmar, the monster. One more Arbalest that we got to kill, then we can start focusing on their bowmen. And thank God for our archers. Don't you fucking stun me, you piece of shit. What does that mean? You don't even have to kill him, just melee him. What on earth does that mean? Oh, I see what you mean. You don't even have to kill the archer, just get in melee range of the archer. I think that's what you're trying to say. Nice. Nice. La. Dude keeps using hook and then trying to move. What a fucking moron. Okay, good. Get him! Yes! I just want to check how many kills Dolmar has. It's a lot. It's like over 100, I think. But then again, he's a companion, so he's been around since day one. Oh, whoopsie. Fuck you, dick. No! Malachus doesn't want to get left out of all the fun. Nice! Heavy crossbow. This was a hell of a battle. Okay, enemies left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at him, he's double staggered. Ooh, well done. All three of my archers are fucking monsters. You're right though, this red shirt and then the other one went down, but you're right though. For staying alive, that did a lot for us. If this doesn't increase our reputation in a big way with this house, I don't know what will. Oh, unlucky. Sad. Poor red shirt. He's still confident, he backs himself. Jesus. Thank God they weren't using warhammers. You can see even these little tier 2 war picks, they do so much fucking damage to armor. It's crazy. Military pick is what it's called. Well fought, men. Well fought. MVP in that fight, for me, I think I would give it to Guts, actually. He was right in the thick of things, right in the middle. He got stun locked for like 3 or 4 turns. He was in melee contact with the 2 enemy knights for multiple turns, and he survived. 0 hit point damage, 186 armor damage. Also, honorable mention to Alex for managing to get away. Thank God. Nice, full helm. I said thank God that we had footwork. You see what I mean? You see the difference between archers to crossbowmen? It's fucking bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. If I was going to change anything, what I might do is... hang on. Hit point, fatigue, range defense. So this is my setup. 3 archers. What I did briefly think was make one of the archers a crossbowman, but actually what I could do is... Like, look at Azra. He's got quick hands, and he's got 40 ranged skill. You give him a heavy crossbow. So if I could give him a helmet that doesn't impede his vision, and you know, he's not going to hit that many, but I mean, hell, anything he hits is just a bonus. There he goes. Let's see, he's got two perks left, so I'm going to take quick hands and bags and belts, which means he doesn't have berserk though, but that's fine. I leveled my sergeant and my bannerman wrong. My sergeant, I didn't take polar mastery or recover. But I don't typically intend to take polar mastery on my bannerman or my sergeant, because getting my hands on 2 war scythes is so unlucky. It's unlikely. I suppose for Derrigar's, and his range is so shit, it's not even worth giving him something to shoot with. Forget it, not worth. Yeah, that's another big mistake. Like, instead of taking fearsome, I should have taken recover. I mean, luckily he's got huge lungs, but that will run out pretty damn quick. The nice thing about the way I use and level my sergeants is he's fatigue neutral if he's just stabbing. So with 25 fatigue, he can use rally 3 times in a row before getting exhausted, unless he has the footwork. That 300 and 320. Amazing. Isn't this awesome? All these heater shields. We've spent the last few hundred days spending a lot of our money just buying heater shields and getting them destroyed, and you could actually feel the drain on your finances having to buy heaters all the time. Now you get to a noble war and you just got heaters coming out of your ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, closed flat top is 280. 75 fatigue, 74 fatigue. A nice round 70 fatigue is pretty good. Well, indeed, Dolphin Blues, as you've seen, these 3 archers together with warbows is more than enough incentive to make the enemies charge. I mean, you've seen how lethal these guys are. Fuck, another kettle hat with mail. I mean, look at our reserves. Our reserves are carrying a mail shirt and a nasal helmet. That's amazing. That is legit amazing. Like, our reserves are strong as their typical footmen. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Full helms. This is incredible. Full helm, coat of plates. Fuck, this is when it's super disappointing that you don't actually have an army painter. Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to paint these helms and these armor, you know, in our own colors? That would be so awesome. So to fonts, I think we take fatigue, resolve, and what else? Fatigue, resolve, melee defense. Well done, Alex. That was tough. That was a very tough fight. I got these 2 fighting axes as well. Jesus, we've made a fucking fortune from this battle. We're gonna need like 150 tools. We had 94 supplies. Return to Horum to get paid. I gotta stop in. Where can I stop in to get tools? Try Holschlag. First Singhoban company. Well fought, men. So what has that done to reputation? Okay, not yet. Once we hand this in, I want to see what it does to our reputation with him. I'm so glad that fight went as well as it did. I was very nervous there in the beginning. It looked like the center of the formation might have collapsed. 455, too much. It's too expensive. Everything we're carrying, it's absolutely worth repairing before we sell it. Messages on the road say that House Veilberg is the new ruler of Nora, having taken from House Goswin after a gruesome battle. Which is our house? Ours is Harkon. So Veilberg and Goswin are fighting. Veilberg really fucking hates us. Day 339. Incredible. On expert mode. And I was ready to give up on expert mode. Oh shit. Come on, Davies. we don't like that type of thing around here. Oh, by the way, Davies, did you see that Epic Games announced the end of Paragon? Sad. Fucking sad. A round for the boys indeed. We shall do so in a sec. Just gotta keep buying food. Nets. You can never have too many nets. What is this? Escort to Krauberg. Actually, no. We can't go to Krauberg. We're not very popular there. Thanks, Rote. Dude, that's very gratifying. Thanks for saying that. I mean, it is amazing, isn't it? I mean, that series of events when that one fight went against us was incredible. I legit thought, okay, fine, this is the end. We'll just play it out until everyone dies, and you know, it's the end of the stream or the campaign. But it just shows if you just keep grinding, little bit by little bit, you can absolutely get back. Ooh, we'll be doing that. 3 Skull, house affiliated. And look at all the helmets I can actually sell. I just don't need them. Okay, right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One thing I've definitely learned is that if a mission is going badly, there's actually quite a lot of room for if you hit retreat and give everybody an injury. It's not the end of the world. It just means you need to have enough money to buy medical supplies for everyone to heal, and then you just got to do deliveries and other missions that don't involve fighting until everyone's healed up. Yep, Paragon is being closed, indeed. April 26th is when the servers are getting shut down. It's all over YouTube. It's so fucking sad. They're saying that they tried their best, that they can't get it into a spot where it's going to be successful. They're focusing on Fortnite and fucking assholes. Oh, it's so disappointing. And what's doubly frustrating is that it would have been so simple to fix Paragon and make it amazing. All you had to do was, number one thing is fix matchmaking. Because the matchmaking is a fucking disaster. I mean, if you play solo, as a solo player, you can run into stacks. Look, well, the thing is, look, yes, they are giving refunds, but I'm not going to ask for a refund. I mean, I got a good year and a half's play out of it, so I'm happy for them to keep the £30 that I paid for the Founders Pack. I mean, of course, I'm upset about them closing the game down, but not so much that I'm going to be a dick about it. and insist on a refund. They have absolutely got a right to, you know, get paid for all the work they did. If they just fixed matchmaking, introduced ranked mode, and removed the affinity system, bam, at a stroke, you've made the game 100% better. My issue with the affinity system is that they were so determined to make a unique MOBA, but making the MOBA unique isn't necessarily the best. So the thing is that they seemed to be determined in their design philosophy to make every single aspect of the game different to Dota and to League of Legends and all the other MOBAs. But the thing is, those games are the best for a reason. It's because some of their design decisions are what's best for a MOBA. So if you look at the card system and the item system in Dota, so it kind of feels like, what reason other than to make Paragon stand out from Dota would you have the affinity system and use cards rather than items? There is no reason. The only reason is so that they can make it stand out from Dota. It doesn't make it better than Dota, it makes it worse than Dota. The affinity system means you have to pick 2 out of the 5 affinities, so at most you can only ever have access to 40% of the total cards in any given game. It raises the skill floor by making it easier for new players because you don't have to deal with all the cards at the same time. That was their logic, but people I've spoken to who've started the game have said they found the affinity system as a new player. The opposite was true. They found it more complicated and more difficult. So their intention was to raise the skill ceiling, but all it was confused people and pissed them off. A skill floor, sorry. But it had the other effect of lowering the skill ceiling because you can only choose 2 affinities. So there's a lot less tactical options in mixing cards and, like, you know, like in Dota, you can see, okay, cool, this enemy guy is snowballing. I'm going to counter him with this item. Or this guy tends to stack healing, so I'll buy this anti-healing item. Or this guy's a stealth hero, I'll buy this anti-stealth item. But you can't necessarily do that in Paragon unless you have a fucking deck specifically for that. God, it was frustrating. Ugh. The game was so good. The sound effects are the best I've ever heard. The graphics is the best I've ever seen. Interesting characters. The legacy map, not this monolith bollocks, the legacy map was drop dead, breathtakingly beautiful. It was complex, verticality. Oh, it was so good, and they just fucking tossed it in the bin. Just for the sake of being unique. Ugh. Later, Alex. Well, Dr. Possible, the thing is, like, as a company, you wouldn't just give that shit away because they can still sell it. What I really hope is that some studio buys it. I mean, I was making a cup of tea earlier and thinking, you know what would make me happy is if actually Riot of League of Legends, if Riot Games bought the rights to Paragon. Because think of it, League of Legends eventually is going to have to, as big as it is, on a long enough time, whether it's 10 years or 20 years from now or 5 years or 2, League of Legends as it stands now is going to have to end. It's just going to become too old and people are going to get bored of it and the graphics are not going to be not good enough. So imagine if the team and the skills behind Riot Games, most of them, started focusing their efforts on Paragon, and they've got that engine and they've got the access to it and the design philosophy and understanding of how to make it good. Think what a mind-blowing game Riot Games could turn Paragon into. I mean, step 1 is to make me lead designer, of course. But I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think Paragon would be like if they release a patch tonight where they remove the affinity system, they introduce ranked gameplay, and they fix matchmaking so that you have solo queue and party separate? Yes, I know you need a threshold to make that viable, but fine. It's a chicken and egg scenario. They can't get enough players to make that matchmaking work because there isn't enough player attention, and there isn't enough player retention because the matchmaking is so balked. So one thing has to come first. Like personally, if they released a matchmaking fix, I'm happy to wait 10-15 minutes if I get a balanced game. I mean, I'd rather wait 15 minutes for a balanced game than get a shitty unbalanced game after waiting 30 seconds where I'm solo queuing and run into a full 5-stack. What is this? 6,000 crowns. I'm so fucking pissed at Epic. God damn it, man. Well, Davey's like, I mean, I wouldn't care. As long as they make a good game, that's all I'm interested in, you know? Who cares as whether it was bought or original IP or not, as long as it's good. But like as a businessman and from the economic side of it, I totally get it. I completely get how they're looking at the success and the numbers of Fortnite, and they're like, fuck this, let's just milk this cash cow, Fortnite. Paragon's way too hard. The market is saturated. It's a very hard market to get into. Fuck it. Just cut our losses, get out. Why did Mazuma get drunk? Fuck's sakes. He was in reserve. Damn it. Damn it, Mazuma. Fucking Alki. I'm angry, but I am angry, but I'm also disappointed. I'm more disappointed than I am angry. It's just bonkers how much potential Paragon had. So disappointed. Okay, so we're gonna do basically that same mission again. What's up, Fox Force? But this time it's gonna be more skulls and we're gonna get paid a buttload more. Falkenberg's Legion. Hello lads. How goes the war? Also, Chief Tools. 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, we got full tools. What is the dogs and bandages scenario? Also, in those fights, I should actually be using the strange mushrooms. Like, the thing is, if Paragon wasn't as good as it was and didn't have as much potential, it wouldn't be disappointing, but it's so fucking disappointing. It's like when Heath Ledger died. His incredible talent and potential is what made his loss so much more disappointing. Acquisition suppliers. But hang on, this is an allied house here. It's an ambush. What's up, Morden? A short bow. I don't think a short bow is what we need. Right, so we got a bunch of peasants and some mercenaries fighting us. Oh fuck, that's a master archer. So where are my mace specialists? The most important thing, I wish the peasants wouldn't attack us. Just run away, you morons. I don't want to have to slaughter you. This is doubly annoying. This is an allied city. Why the fuck are they attacking us? No, it's more like 10, 11 enemies that are mercenaries. The rest are all just farmhands. Shot Dalmar. That's important. Keep that dude stunned up. Oh shit, and that dude stunned up as well. The high ground. So Ron Snow goes there. Zudub goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So Derrigas can go. Actually, no, I need Derrigas in a separate part of the formation. What worries me is that Master Archer. I mean, it is nighttime, but that is a warbow, and he is a Master Archer. Fucking idiots. What are they doing fighting against Hedge Knights? Morons. That weapon scares me, and that's all that really scares me. I mean, don't get me wrong, these war brands, and that sucks as well. But at least I've got Refront who can stun lock him, and Snake can stun lock this guy, so my archers are going to need to take care of that guy. What do I do with Dufuance? Dubdub's going to take care of that group. Let's see, let's send Doof in here. Cheeky punch because of reasons, why not? Oh fuck, another warbow. What was that percentage? 16%. No, 42% from that warbow. Scary. As soon as I get through these guys, the better, but it shouldn't take that much effort to get through them. They've only got like hauberks. Actually, thank God it's night time. I could drop the dogs, but meh. What I want to do here actually is I want to have Azra footwork away so that Zerdubdub can swing his flail in a big circle and maybe get 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. Actually, Corey, you've got overwhelmed, don't you? So I can choose to I can overwhelm that mercenary. Or I can overwhelm the hedge knight. He's not going to be able to move and attack this turn. Let's overwhelm the merc. Why did the first one not stack? That's fucking weird. 17. I mean, when I saw that it was a get a supplies from these people, but it's an allied house, I was like, okay, fine. It'll give me the chance to just to pay for the supplies. Just, you know, fine. But no, none of that. I'm hoping that when I kill all the peasants, it's going to ruin the morale of these dudes. Actually, this hedge knight should actually get daggered down if at all possible. Okay, friends, here we go. Nope, not very accurate. Oh, that's because he's been overwhelmed. Actually, guts. Don't even fucking bother with these little idiots. Ron Snow, you've got a flail, don't you? Oh, good hit. Release dog, no space. Go for a swing here, or I can remove break free. Minus defense. No, we can't have that. Got to try to kill this mercenary though. Fucking bush in the way. Shit. Oh god. Shit. Oh, thank god. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, that's what I wanted. Dub's going to swing that flail in a circle, and I hope he brains all those peasants. But this piece of shit's going to keep overwhelming him. Sakes. I don't know what would be more unpleasant, a slicing wound or a crushing wound. Who knows? Now that it's going to be pleasant, that's for sure. Hit. Ow! What happened to Guts' shield? Why doesn't he have a shield? Oh, fuck, I didn't equip it. I equipped my dagger instead of the shield. Okay, Dub. No, there's no the fatigue, fuck. That's bad. Minus mini defense. Gadoof. $43, is that worth it? His armor is still holding up. Nice. Oh, perfect. And made him panic. Damn fools. What were you thinking? Brutal. Ouchie. We've certainly taken a lot more damage than I would have otherwise, but remember, my two of my sword raiders are out of commission for this fight, so I've had to use my flail raiders, who are a little unseasoned and they're still a little bit inexperienced. You motherfucker, dog killer! Go John Wick on his ass. Yeah, you piece of shit. Dog killing scum. Woo! As the Dub doesn't have a lot of fatigue. I think he's just got to use his dagger and drop that on the ground to free up even more fatigue. Ah. Well, actually, the dog's fleeing. The doggy fleeing sound is the most pitiful thing. It's just like a little dog whining sound. Oh, I can't handle hearing it. Or is it Dub? Dufonce is here to save your ass. No! Oh, this is so unnecessary. This didn't need to happen. Could have just handed over the food. Fucking hell. Ouch. Yeah, wrong target, but fair enough. Shit, okay. We've got to get someone over there to Alex the Third. One more hit and he could actually die. Haven't they fled yet? No. No, not the dog! Oh, thank God. Yeah. Sad, sad music. Slaughtering all the innocent peasants. Now this fucker's gonna kill Varg though, probably. Fucking die! We've taken a load of injuries. Yeah, just this dude left. We're gonna have to go straight down to Visa where that temple is and get everybody healed up before the next battle. Gotta admit, these noble wars are fucking brutal. Yeah, noble wars, meat grinder is what it is. So far, my two flail raiders have been very unimpressive. Let's hope that as I get more leveled up, I'll be better. Dog. These fucking wounds, man. Ouchie. That's nice. That's nice. Cash money! Woo! A second coat of scales. Yeah, fools. Couldn't have said that better. Fucking fools. 67, 24 if he attacks twice a turn. 23 plus it's 35. I think that's fuck. As much as I want him to have that, it's not. He doesn't have enough fatigue. So 23 plus that's 35. I don't want to go below 70 so that I can shatter and smite for 2 turns. So I can have a helmet that has, or a helm that has 16. Which one weighs 16? 19. 14. 18. 17. Does anyone have the fatigue to wear this coat of scales? Hang on, Isaac. Doorbell's ringing. Hello. Weird, there's no one there. Who the hell is knocking on my... Oh, package, right. Sorry about that, chaps. Oh. See, this is the thing about this coat of scales. It's so fucking heavy. Like, who on earth can actually wear it? Maybe Mizuma or Azor Ahai, 87 and 84 respectively. 23 plus 12, it's the same thing. I don't want to go below, 70 fatigue. One of these is 18, that's 19. It's 18. So with that he can, let's see, I can 23 plus 12 is 35, so I can do that for 2 turns in a row. Got offered a legendary flail if I change sides in a noble war. It depends entirely. I mean, no. Is it a legendary flail? Have you got a flail expert? I don't know. I'm not keen on that. Who can I put on the... I'll put Azor Ahai on the flank. Guts is injured. He's got to sit this out as well. 19 plus 10 is 29. He can actually use full helm. This another kettle helmet. Awesome. It depends. If it was like, if it was a legendary warhammer or a legendary greatsword, or maybe, but it depends entirely on the noble house that you are betraying. I mean, if you, like me, seek to ally yourself with a noble house, that's to the noble house that I choose to ally with is normally on the basis of what resources there are around. So, like, if it's going to piss off my employer, or if I'm working towards the ambition, then I wouldn't take it. I mean, a legendary flail is normally like a 10% increase on the stats of the weapon, so... That's a good point. But I mean, the thing is, like, giving it to Guts kind of doesn't matter, even wearing the coat of plates. he's actually fine. I mean, it would free up an extra 6 or 8 fatigue, which he doesn't really need to free up. This is the beauty of wild men. That they are just so fucking buff, they can wear anything. +1. Oh god, that sucks. Footwork or Battle Forge? I think Battle Forge. Alex. Hammer Raider. I kind of want to wait until he's healed up before I take the perk, because I need to decide whether I need to take Pathfinder or not. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'm certain to need Berserk, so Bammo. Oh, poor baby felt useless in reserve. I mean, until I actually take Flower Mastery, I don't think it's worth giving them these Orc Flails yet. Yes, we've got the Shield Breaker there. Dolmar and Alex and Guts are all in sickbay. I don't desperately feel like I need to swap out what they're wearing, except for this Orc Trophy. It's so good. What else needs to get handed down, armor-wise? It's fucking crazy how this armor keeps getting handed down. 96 fatigue. Azra, you can wear that. Male Hauberk. I can actually sell that male shirt. Don't need it. We can actually start selling this nasal helmet. That's bonkers how good all our armor is. Repair all the shit and sell it for a big old profit. Yes, Vibel, I saw the announcement. We were talking about it earlier. Sad, isn't it? Let's go straight to Dragoff into the temple. 70 tools. Fuck hell. That was super expensive. 4 more days worth. A week worth of booze. It's a bit expensive. We're still fine there. We're still fine there. Indeed, replace the dogs. Good call. Well, actually, I've got one dog sitting here. Bandages, mushrooms. Well fought. What next? Probably going to be ambush a caravan again. 539 crowns per day. Holy crap. What I really hope happens is, as the war goes on and we keep working for this house, it'll get us to allied relations, and then we can take the help win the Noble War ambition right before the Noble War ends. Up intercepts en route from Norway to Hirschbach. Oh, there's no way we're gonna get there in time. Where's Norway? Well, anyway, let's get over there. What's up, Stobbs? Intercept supplies. Another caravan ambush mission. I think I actually don't need... Okay, there you go. You can hang on to that. heal by tomorrow. Good. I might actually need my very best fighters for this mission. This could be quite challenging. Still no legendary bow. Tempting to start buying all the roundel daggers that I can. And a fighting spear for 2,900 is tempting as well, but we don't really have a need for a fighting spear at all. Yep, dead. I did half of my normal routine. I was so tired and out of shape. Whoa! Oh shit! Run away! Run away! Is everybody healed up yet? Yes, they are. Okay, good. So that means I can get my best troops back in this fight. Flail Raider can chill. Flail Raider also can chill. Wait, that actually fucking means I've got spare sets of armor like this. Holy shit balls. Not sure I want to do that. I think I'll probably find giving him a male Hauberk. He's 6. I don't want to go so low on Durigars. I really don't want to go below 70 fatigue on any of these guys. I can't believe the fact that we've got 3 coats of scales. Can I put that coat of scales here on Alex? I can. 23, 35. You can do that twice. On the flank, he definitely benefits from the coat of scales. I think 71 is the minimum fatigue I'm going to let my lads get down to. Okay, so Alex, Snake, Azor, Guts, Mazuma Pig, Refront, and Doof. Azra, Corey, Dolmar, Malachus, Derrigars. That's our A team. That's the best of the best. Dog, Dog. Mushroom, Mushroom, Mushroom. Who's actually carrying the Falcon? I'm sure. Don't we have a Falcon? It's one of the archers has the Falcon. Malachus has the Falcon. Yeah, it just shows you. You never know who's going to end up being your best frontline guys. One thing I was thinking about, that if I was ever going to do a hoplite run where everyone's identical, I would be hiring nothing but, well, pretty much for the most part, if I can, nothing but militiamen, because the militiamen get +5 to range skill and melee skill. So if you're hoping to get yourself like a whole team of guys who are going to be sort of half ranged, half melee fighters, then you want militiamen. Go away, Felschwacht Company. That rider with iron lungs. Orc found the bag. Awesome. few bowlmen, some footmen. Oh, this is going to be fucking sad. Do not need the A team for this. Certainly not. Fredo, just make sure you keep that guy alive. It's a pretty obvious thing to say, but it's easier said than done. It might even be worth keeping him on the back line just until he's like level 5 or 6. Or until you have the right gear for him. Nice, good stunning. Oh, my guy. Oh, right. Dude, both of my flail raiders have iron lungs. This is exactly why I made them flail raiders. Yeah. Well, we're actually making a nuisance of ourselves with just about every group on the map, other than our one house. Our house is at war with the other two, so not surprising they hate us. I actually don't know, Angel. Let's find out. I don't particularly want to kill donkeys, but you know, if it's for science, then why not? Owie! So I hope you guys can see now why I've put so much effort into getting to this setup. The 7 up front, 5 at the back. 4 of the 7 up front are two-handed weapon users. It's incredibly powerful, as you can see. And there's also a nice mix of crowd control with stuns with the 2 mace users. I'm sorry, donkey, but I want to see what's on that cart. Oh, you poor fuck. I'm sorry. Can't we just walk up to the cart and see what's in there? Why do I have to slay the ass? Ass slayer. Oh no. Indeed, Lord, we've done it. Gotten ourselves super heavy armor. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, donkey. So a few tools and supplies. I don't know if that's because we killed the donkey or not, though. The caravan which didn't guard themselves to keep the equipment out of their hands. Okay, cool. Hang on. F.lux is just changing the graphics. Don't like that. Disable until sunrise. Yeah. Now we just got to get the fuck out of here. We're in hostile lands. And there's soldiers all over the place. No one leveled up, almost unsurprisingly. Anything useful from all of that? Kinda. Oh, hang on, chaps. It shows me that I'm dropping a few frames. Is the stream still okay for you? Did the donkey just dodge 75? So it is what? Is it fine or is it fucked up? It's fine. I don't think the donkey dodged. We just missed the donkey. With a better way to look at it. Okay, good. All looks fine. That's good to hear. Fuck out of here. YouTube smooth. Good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Day 345. Seriously though, when the fuck are we going to get a unique bow? You know what's going to happen? We're going to wait so long for it, it's eventually going to proc, we're going to get it, and it's going to be a wonky bow. I guarantee it. It's going to be a wonky bow. I can't believe we've made it this far. It's awesome. Okay, so now we've got to have the big battle. That's going to give us 6,570 gold. Oh, baby. So pretty much the same setup as last time. They don't have mercenaries helping them this time, it looks like. Plethora of footmen, some Zweihanders, that's new though, many bowmen, many arbalisters, a few knights and some war dogs. $37 to $31. Holy crap. These Zweihanders are pretty scary. Oh, there are mercenaries there. Look at all those crossbowmen. Jesus, we're like surrounded. There's so many enemies. This shouldn't be that bad though. I can move my front line one line forward and I can have 2 of my 3 archers on high ground. We'll fuck them up. And wait, hang on. Did he just... He hit him. He hit his own soldier. Lol. And they're moving their crossbowmen forward, the fools. Cat, there's actually kind of... I mean, towards the end of the fight maybe, but doing it from the beginning is not worth it. Look, we already have amazing suits of armor on everybody up front. So, I will dagger people down, but I'm not going to risk anyone's life to do it. Keeping people alive is way more important. Well, if I go in and try to dagger people and doing so gets a couple people killed, then that's a disaster for us. No, you fuckwit. I need that square to get in there. Ugh, move! What a chaotic battle. Their crossbowmen running forward, our crossbowmen running forward and getting caught in melee range. Lol, cat, you jackass. I could have sworn you've already given a name, and you had. All these Zweihanders are really scary. These dudes hit fucking hard. There's a lot of them too. Oh my god. They're fucking, these war dogs are hard to hit, man. Sorry, doggy. What a cool helm. No, you tit! Get off the fucking high ground! Ah! Sveeble, don't be that guy. You're not wrong, you're just being an asshole now. I mean, yes, rotation would have worked there, but as you've seen, how many other times through the series, footwork was better. But yes, that is one of the few situations that rotation would have been better. God, there's a lot of them. I'm really worried about these Zweihanders, that they hit so hard. What are you doing with your dagger? Oh, ouch. Hoping that I can get Malachus up onto that high ground there. Shit, and he's confident too. I need this fucking dickhead to move off that high ground. Oh, 4 unique weapons in a well-supplied city. I mean, I don't think I've ever been able to buy weapons from a city that are unique. They're just too expensive all the time. We're approaching a phase now where we can start farming enough money to be able to buy uniques, but... I'm gonna wait. I think I can move Snake down there. Stun the Zweihander. Unless one of these other soldier dickheads takes that spot. Which I hope they don't. God, they got a lot of bullmen. The northern flank's gonna collapse again like I did in the other battle. Now I want to shoot at these archer dudes, but this Zweihander needs to get taken down quick. Fucking tough too. If Sir, what's his name? Sir Sylvan doesn't move, I'm gonna be annoyed. Oof, you know, the northern flank's getting fucking annihilated. Look at him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullmen. Jesus. I'll just go for the old net. So people, once the war is over, I'm probably gonna just play the rest of the campaign offline, because then it's in the long, slow grind phase where I need to get a huge amount of levels on everybody. And then I'll just do specific little videos for each of the particular fights, like the Goblin City, the Orc City, the Black Monolith. I don't think that there's much good reason for me to, you know, just keep streaming hundreds of hours to show you getting up to a point where I'm strong enough to do the Black Monolith, because it's going to take a fucking long time. Once, get right in there and fuck him up. Nice, great hits, doof. Oh, that's big, and I can get high ground for Malicus and for Corey. That's huge for us, it really is. Oh, nice. Kill this Zweihander. 59, 65. So probably when the war is over, I don't know, I might start the next series straight away, but most likely we'll take a little break, and then I'll upload videos that I would have recorded offline from my laptop in South Africa. I'm not sure what I want to do. I either want to do a Hoplite playthrough, or I want to do a bad guy playthrough, where we just hire all the shittiest characters and try to make it work. We've got a real problem happening on the northern flank. Shit, it's pretty much Alex standing man alone against that entire northern flank. I see their crossbows. Oh, whoops! Dalmar, you tit. Sorry! I've killed the scariest crossbowmen, and I can kind of expect that their archers are gonna be shooting at the other enemy arbalesters, and they're not gonna be targeting us. Like Raiders and Bastards. Well, the thing is, I've done a similar one a bunch of seasons ago. It was called Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. So you only are allowed to hire cripples, refugees, rat catchers, eunuchs, all the shitty, you know, all the guys that have negative traits. Those are the of the cheapest guys. You can only get those ones. Then, like the mid-tier guys, you can hire bastards. You can hire deserters, and then the top tier guys you can hire are disowned nobles and raiders. I need to wrap this up on the southern flank and reinforce the northern flank. Motherfucker, no. Alex is starting to take hits. That sounds cool. It's not going to be very good though. They're not going to be very good. But also, like, when we do that playthrough, we will, every time there's an option to take the, you know, evil action, we'll take it. So, like, you know, steal the great sword, be mean to the old man, anything like that. We'll do all that stuff. Just be a bunch of badasses. The hoplite run is going to be super fucking hard though, but I think we can make it work. I'm kind of leaning more towards the hoplite run. Oh, good hit, Alex. That had to have been a low percentage chance. 36 and he hit it. Very nice. We've done a cultist run fairly recently, and we can kind of, if we can do the quote-unquote bad guy run, we can just allow us to hire cultists as well, because occultists kind of fit with the whole bad guy theme. I won't do a cultists only run, because we've tried that before and it really didn't work, just because the occultists are such bad fighters. I mean, I'll certainly get one or two. At a minimum, I would want my sergeant and my bannerman to be occultists. but I don't want all 12 to be occultists, because then you run into the problem where they're just not good enough fighters. So yeah, we could do occultists. Dovcool's chosen. We could do that. I don't think it does. It does affect your traits though. So like if a wild man gets converted into a cultist, he no longer has the minus 15% XP. But yeah, the green and the white, I'm not crazy about it either. Like I might have to have Fancy Feet Malachus away soon. Rip. But really, I mean, from what I understand, like with the way the conversion works, if you have like 2 or 3 people who are all like just probably 2 or 3, then eventually you keep getting the conversion events, and then just from doing it that way, you can get everybody to be converted, and you don't have to suffer the negative stats from actually having them be cultists or having the base stats of occultists. Is what I'm trying to say. I think I kind of think we do a bad guy run, and we get as many occultists as we can. Ooh, ouchie. Look how close it is, 22 to 22. Also, Snake is quite low. His armor is quite low. I'm worried about him. Alex, where's Alex? His armor looks fine. How overwhelmed is he? Only 1 stack of overwhelm. Nice. Bad hoplite run. What does that mean? If I do an evil playthrough, yes, I will raid caravans, but the thing is, you got to pick when you do it very, very carefully. In one of my previous runs, when I did a hoplite run, we started raiding caravans right from the start. Bad hoplite. Oh, right. Maybe that could work. The hoplites are the bad guys. But the thing is, like, playing as hoplites is going to be hard enough as it is. I think using the shitty base stats of the bad characters with the hoplites is going to make it too difficult. I mean, if I'm going to use hoplite tactics with the bad guys, oof. What I'm kind of tempted to do, if I'm going to do a bad guy run tactically, I'm kind of tempted to do long axes at the back and then dagger masters up front and just try to dagger the shit out of people. But for that I would need like 1 or 2 decent melee fighters to be the dagger fighters. And I mean, I can have an idea of what I want to do going in, but the tactics we end up employing is going to be almost entirely dependent on what type of characters we get. I mean, can you imagine how useless the hoplites would be in this type of fight? Without the archers, we would still be getting pounded by the enemy arbalesters. We would have been fucked up by the enemy crossbowmen. Wait, who got cut arm sinew there? Fuck! Malachus. But hang on, is that... does that affect his range damage as well? Yeah, it does. Oh, that's Azor Ahai. Fuck. Ah. Damn. No! Fuck! God damn these 500s. Malachus, get out of there! Yeah, this is... I knew that the northern flank was going badly. Do they have any archers left? I hope not. Fuck, this is getting really scary now. That kind of... I might want to have them just tank behind their... Tank behind their shields for a couple turns until the reinforcements arrive. Okay, that helps. Oh, that's fucking huge. Okay, no, we're fine. This dude's gonna die soon anyway. Let's see here. Work. Footwork, better than rotation. They're really making us earn our money, aren't they? Oh, these fights are hard. So Snake is fucked up. He needs to footwork away here. Which, let's see. So he's got 71 minus 56 is how much? 15. He needs 25. So I need to free up 10 fatigue. If I drop my winged mace, I can footwork away. Doof, get in there. This little mercenary dick. Split him in twain, Guts. Ha ha! Off with his head. Now it's just Azor Ahai who's in trouble. He's only got 114 points of armor. He's in contact with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies. Oh, thank God. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Bullman, you fucking idiot. Stupid AI. Ow. I'm actually going to wait, because I'm going to move Azor Ahai back. No, Snake's going to move back. Doof is going to fancy feet there. Azor Ahai is going to go here, which allows Dorrigaus to take this high ground and start reaping. Is anybody wavering? No. Attack him, you tit. The southern flank is collapsing, but actually I think it's fine. The other soldiers can probably take care of it. There were on the enemy team, yes. I think we've already taken down one of their knights, and then there's the second one, Sir Lancel, who's undamaged and confident. A little scary. Alex, don't you have recover? No, maybe just chill for this round. snake, get the fuck out of there. Doof. Actually, do I kill this Zweihander or do I fancy feet? Nah. I think I kill this Zweihander, move Azor a high out, and then Doof takes the high ground. Ah, what? 75, 76, and they both missed. Does he always pay his debts, or does he get horribly fucking murdered by his opposition? Hmm? Oh, they're fleeing, no ways. Oh, shot. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know about you guys, but for me, Cersei is fucking fine. The fact that she's such an evil bitch kind of just makes her hotter. And of course, it's Lena Headey, and she's fucking amazing. Love her. Okay, I'm gonna let them flee. I mean, this is actually pretty scary. Like, we gotta respect these guys. They are fucking dangerous. But if the other soldiers are going to give chase, then I suppose we can too. Speaking of Game of Thrones. I got the dagger. I got the DVDs for season 7. So I've seen season 7, of course, but mostly want to see the bonus features. Like, for me, I enjoy the audio commentaries the most. Let's see, cast and crew: David Benioff, Lena Headey, awesome, Kit Harington, Ian Glenn, Pilar Bay, Gwendolyn Christie, she's fucking hilarious, Liam Cunningham. Like, on season 1 with the audio commentaries, it's such, like, especially, I think it's the first episode, it's so much fun. The audio commentary is by Lena Headey and Robert something, I forget his name. It's the guy who plays Robert. Fuck, they were funny. They were so fucking funny. Ugh. Lena Headey has got such a foul mouth. She's swearing all the time. It makes her even hotter. It's ridiculous. Let's see what we've got here. I could try Dagger Sir Lancel down, but most likely Sir Sylvan is going to ruin his armor, but we can try. Oh my god! Again, if I had rotation, I could rotate Sir Sylvan out, but this is a luxury now, very much, getting this armor like this. Fled, cowards. Yes, hilarious helmet, indeed. That is a hilarious helmet. Don't. Oh, yes, perfect. Oh, no. No, footman! Fuck off. Ruin the armor. Jesus, Malachus almost died. Cut arm sinew. Split nose. Thank God for nimble. So it's just this deck who can maybe ruin his armor. Let's hope the footman misses his shots. If you start shooting that crossbowman and you hit Duke once in the back of the head, stop ruining his armor, you fucking arseholes. Okay, can we dagger him down quick enough? It's the whole it's the bowman as well. It's also damaging him. Get him, lads. Stabby stab, one more. No. Oh, you dick. Ruined the body armor. Oh, maybe we get the helmet. But actually, I don't really even need any more of those full helms. It's 300 head armor for 20 fatigue. And besides, we're going to get a set of armor that looks like that soon when we become allied with them. Well fought, men. Well fought. So, most damage. 915 guts. Most XP. Alex the Third. I think Alex the Third's my MVP for this one. He really almost got his ass kicked. He did a lot of damage. He tanked a lot of damage. He held that northern flank. Snake as well. Honorable mention. Interesting. Reinforced Malquef. Okay, so nice. Another big crossbow. And we didn't get any of the nice armor or helmets. Victory! He's level 12. He's weak on resolve. He's weak on range defense. His fatigue is amazing. Range skill could always be better. Nice. Well fought. Another winged mace. Awesome. Let's go get paid. 6,500 gold. This should put us. This should really help us a lot with our reputation. At this point, I feel like we're just saving as much money as we can to start buying legendaries whenever we can find them. Indeed, the Crystalline, we are kicking ass, my man. We are fucking rocking it. It's fucking bonkers to think. look at this. Even our reserves. Look at the armor on our reserves. Mail, Hauberk, and Bassinet with mail. It's fucking crazy. Everybody's got such nice helmets. This is 215 for 14. This is 210 for 13. Again, all the hand-me-downs can keep trickling down. I'm going to be selling a mail shirt and a nasal helmet with mail. I don't even need it. Amazing. Have we all got heaters? We do. What's Ruthard's background? I don't know. Let's check in a second. Which one's Ruthard? Oh, he's a pimp. Indeed, Crystalon. I was reflecting on that a little while ago. We were so close to just like giving up and being like, fuck this game, it's too hard. Just shows you just got to keep pushing. I've even got spare heaters that I don't need. At most, we're going to need 7 kite shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the pump actually isn't all that great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, his stats are average. I'm just keeping him because I'm thinking he might have an amusing interaction or two. I mean, look, he's got no stars in melee skill. Melee defense is nice. Fatigue is nice. Resolve is nice. If he had range defense, he might have made a decent sergeant, but I don't need one. I've got an excellent bannerman and an excellent sergeant. I could just get rid of him, but I mean, he's costing me 7 per day. My, hold the bear charger, my peddler, and my historian. I'm just keeping them around until I get that event where I can buy the map. And they're all of them together, all of my reserves, I think are costing me like 20 gold a day. When my daily rate overall is 540, that's fine. I'm happy to carry that. Look, we've got 5,000 crowns. We're about to get paid 6,500. Fucking, we're good for money. The main thing I want to see now is how's our reputation going to go up. So let's see. It is at like 85%. I expect it to go to about there, maybe even less. Victory is ours. I mean, what am I saving up for? Just legendaries right now. Place called Crumbled Homestead. Don't know who lives there. To the west in the hills. Crumbled Homestead. Let's be off here. We can go look for it, but I don't think we should take our foot off the gas and try to improve relations. Yeah, I think 2 more house affiliated missions and we'll be at Allied. It was also quite funny, in the previous late game crisis, the undead one, we got the Crusader like 2 days before the event late game crisis ended. Yay! You had long heard and through experience learned it to be true that noblemen are a difficult, fickle lot. But your relationship with House Harkon proves profitable and in the end even pleasant. They may not see you as equals when everyone is seated at a feast, but neither are they your equals on the battlefield, having earned their trust through hard work and commitment. The War Pigs have finally been acknowledged as a trusted ally of House Harkon. One benefit of this station is that your men are allowed a worthwhile browse through the noble's armory. A few bitter partisans may call you lapdogs for allying yourselves with the nobility and presenting their banners on your shields, but never to your face. Company gained renown. Oh, look at that. This decorated full helm and heraldic hauberk is amazing. Excellent. Cool. So I thought we would have had to be all the way to get allied, but we're already allied. Nice. So look at that. 300 for -20 and 250 for 26. That's so good. I think Dufoance is the perfect person to wear this fancy heraldic armor. Now I can pass down scale armor to Refront, which is going to squeeze out 2 extra bits of fatigue. The thing is, though, Mazuma, I need to change what he's gone below 70, which is not acceptable. Oh, but you know, once he's got his greatsword out, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah. Even more heaters, isn't it cool? Okay, so let's take a look at the armor on the front lines. Remember, the key thing here... No, I sold his wing mace! I remember now, I dropped it on the floor, and then when I saw the wing mace in the inventory, I just thought it was a spare. Okay, well, we've got 10 grand, we can go buy him another one, that's fine. Thick. So who can I hand this out to? Full helm. Bam. Very nice. 70. 70. 71. Just bragging rights. 25. Well, if I can't get it above 75, then I might as well not bother. 70. You see that's perfect. And I can use rally 3 times because strike is generally fatigue neutral unless I'm using reap. I don't think I want to go lower than that fatigue wise. And being on the back line, he's generally safe enough there. I've got fatigue issues. Not Ronomp though, he's awesome. It's fucking bonkers to me, the armor that we have. And just to think, you slog and you struggle for such a fucking long time. But then, like almost overnight, the game just becomes, you know, very, very fucking easy. Like I can actually sell this, I don't even need it, it's all spare. Crazy, it's crazy to me how well we're doing. Look at these sets of armor, boys. This is the best though. Now I just want to finish this late game crisis, and then it's just a case of hunting down legendaries. What you got for us? Goblins, easy. It gives me some time to think. Let me just repair up my armor first. House Harkon is the new ruler of Hirschbach from House Wielberg. Good, Harkon is our house. I have very little desire to play expert economy. It's just a bummer. God, it's such a drain. What's our status? Legendary, although we've been legendary for a while. Our next ambition, absolutely, we must take the win the Noble War. We're already winning. Okay, what's this job we've taken on here? Fight some goblins. This should be quite easy. Gee, what time is it? I think we'll take a break here now. 20 past 5. If we can win this war, that's what I want to do. Mortal will be counted among them. If I take this now, it'll proc immediately because we're already legendary. This is reach legendary. Oh no, invincible. No! Ah! I thought it was it said become legendary. No! I could have taken the win the noble war ambition. That annoys me a bit. In the description there it said there are very few legendary companies. If it said there are very few invincible companies, then I would have known we would be reaching invincible renown. Fuck. Okay, are we leveled up? Oh wait, I need to go buy him a mace as well. Where's the nearest town with an armorer? Weaponsmith. Kalberg. Yes, I would actually. So what I'll do is I'll create a save file. But how am I going to know? Well, I mean, I suppose as soon as the war ends, I'll escape and save, and then after that, it asks you, do you want to retire? Well, I'll say no, I won't retire. I can manually click retire after that. Isn't it amazing that we can just casually buy ourselves a winged mace out of our funds? $8,000 renown. Wow. God, that is going to ruin everyone's fucking happiness. God damn it! I'm sorry, boys. Let's get drunk. You'll forget about it in a second. I'm sorry. I know that's annoying. The nearest tavern. Ugh, disappointing. Day 349. We're almost at the day 365 mark. I wonder if we're gonna finish this finish the war before that happens. A bunch of the lads are still pissed off, but this should be quite an easy greenskin mission. I'll take this during the day, actually. Also, remind me, lads, when I'm in a city that has a tavern, we need to pay the bribes every single time until we can get a tip on where we can find a legendary. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we are strong enough now to just fuck up whatever is in any of these ruins, with the exception, of course, of the Goblin City and, you know, shit like that. Legendary 4,000, invincible 8,000. Wow. I wish it would tell you though when you're choosing the ambition, like if it says, you know, reach invincible in brackets 8,000. Yes, charge at us, you fools. Now fuck these goblins up. Oh, so close. Yeah, oh no, whatever shall we do? As long as the little archers don't hit my archers, because they absolutely can poison us. Nice, Corey. See, I'm happy to sit and exchange arrows. Because we're going to win that exchange. Yes, come at me. Ah! Jesus, Malicus, you fucking monster. What's up, Wolverinus? Yeah, man, you've missed a hell of an episode. Alex, get him! Ouchie. God damn it. Archer bastard. Should be relatively safe. There you go. The angles are covered now for the archers. It should be fine. Get him, doof. Oh my god, 77. Wadded. Missed it. Fucking wadded it. Little fuck. Nice. Job, Manicus. High. Kill. Or miss. That's also something that could happen. I don't know if I want to charge these archers yet. Let me just release the falcon first and just see what we're dealing with. Great swords are the best weapons in the game, I think. Oh, damn it, once. I love the punches. Right. Oh my god. Yeah, good doggy. Good boy. Good boy, Earl. That would be quite funny if they like give themselves an injury just from punching your armor. Damn it. But as you can see, even my mace specialists are fucking badasses. They do a fair amount of damage. Little green fox. This is so satisfying after just getting our asses kicked by these things for the longest time. But now we have quite far surpassed their damage ability. But make no mistake, if we were to do the Goblin City, this would be way fucking harder just because of the numbers of them. Fine, just let them flee. These little pieces of shit are so dangerous. The war pigs! Good boy! Who's that good boy? You're a good boy, Earl. Best dog ever. They should flee now, this is fine. Well fought. Level 12 on Azura High, very nice. Hit points, as always. His resolve could be higher. Best war dog EU, absolutely. That's nice, and I can give each of my sword raiders little notched blades. Let's get paid. Win the war. Dragging on. Well, we'll just keep doing those military missions for this house, and then that should help win the war pretty damn quick. Day 350. Jeez, look at the daily rate. 543 every day. Fucking hell. Tempting. But I don't want to start hiring anybody right now. Let's just get our next job and then we'll take a break. 20 to 6. The size of those footprints, that must be a large group, whatever it is. A great battle. Yes, please. Although while I'm here, she's a Papa Master. I want to see something about a legendary item. Raiders encampment. No, nothing. Okay, good. No, you end the house war just by doing enough of those missions, where eventually the enemy's armies just become crushed. I mean, look. So we've already helped this House Harkon, capture Hirschbach. Hirschbach was under the control of Wiedelberg. And we can only hang here in the south. All the northern houses really fucking hate us, and we've got a lot of work to do here with goblins and greenskins. But really what I want to do is I just want to take all of these missions, and every time there's a tavern, pay for rumors, and as soon as I can get a tip that there's a legendary item, like we can go into Lair of the Outcast now and probably fuck it up. We'll slice through all the zombies. All of the fallen heroes are still kind of scary. The necromancer should die quite quick, and then the ghosts are a bit challenging, but whatever it is, we'll see how it goes. Okay, team, thanks for watching. I'm going to take a little break, probably an hour and a half. Just want to make sure I actually saved the 8E2548. When we come back, probably going to play some Dota. I'm probably going to do some solo queue grinding. I need to do 9 more games to get my rating. Team, see you in a bit.